So what do you mean by scalar and vector quantities? Scalar quantity means it specifies magnitude only, no direction. And you are familiar with this term, magnitude. What do you mean by magnitude? Only the numerical part. We are not concerned about the sign. Okay. So, if any quantity specifies only the direction, only the magnitude, but not the direction, then such quantities can be considered as scalar quantity. But on the other hand, if any quantity specifies both direction and magnitude, such quantities are known as vector quantities. The concepts will be much more clear to you when we discuss about distance and displacement. So let's discuss about distance and displacement, the two important physical quantities required to describe motion. So let's differentiate between distance and displacement with the help of an example. Suppose this is your home. This is your home. And from home you are going to park. From park you are going to McDonald's to have some pizza or burger or something like that. Let the distance between your home and park, let it be 200 meters. Let the distance between park and McDonald's, let it be 100 meters. Let the distance between home and McDonald's, let it be 50 meters. Okay. Now, here what is the total length of this is the journey. So what is the journey? You are going from your home to park. From park you are going to McDonald's. This is your journey. So home is your initial point or starting point and McDonald's is your final point. Okay. So what is the total distance traveled by you in this journey? 200 plus 300. How much? 200 plus 100. How much? That is 300. So what is the total length of the path covered by you? The total length of the path covered in this journey is 200 plus 100, that is 300 meter. That is the total length of the path covered in this journey. And you know what is this total length of the path? This total length of the path or path length is known as what? Distance. So 300 meter is the distance covered by you in this journey. Now, how far you are from home? Now, this is home and now you are here. Now you are here. So, how far are you from your home? We will say you are about 300 meters from your home, right? But at the same time, this is also the distance between your home and McDonald's. So, you can also say you are 50 meters away from your home, right? So, which is the correct way to find out distance? This is also one distance. This is also one distance. But what is the difference? This is the shortest distance between your home and McDonald's. That means this is the shortest distance between initial point and final point. In this journey, home is their initial point and McDonald's is your final point. So, the shortest distance between your initial and final point is 50 meters. And this shortest distance between initial and final point is known as displacement. Okay, this is displacement. So what is displacement? Displacement is the shortest distance between initial and final points. And also displacement will be unique. Displacement will be unique, but distance won't be unique. You can choose many paths to reach your destination. So let me make you clear with the help of this example. This is one point A. This is another point B. And let this straight line represents the distance between A and B, and let this distance be 1 kilometer. You can also go to the point B through this path. You can also take this path. You can also take this path to reach B. Okay. And now let the distance covered in this journey, let it be 2 kilometer. Here let it be 3 kilometer. Here let it be 4 kilometer, like that. Okay, so here in this case we can say this 2 kilometer, 1 kilometer, 4 kilometer, 3 kilometer, all are distances between the point A and B. But here one distance we can consider as displacement, which is that, yes, this one. Because this is the shortest distance between the initial point A and the final point B. This, if you consider this one, this is not the shortest distance. If you consider this path, this is not the shortest distance. If you consider this path, this is also not the shortest distance between A and B. So this 2 kilometer, 3 kilometer, 4 kilometer, all are distance or path length between A and B. At the same time, this 1 kilometer is the displacement because it is the shortest distance between A and B. So displacement is unique, but distance is not unique. So this is the major difference between distance and displacement. What is that? Distance is the total length of the path covered by an object in a journey, and displacement is the shortest distance between initial and final points. Okay, now we can distinguish between distance and displacement. Let's see one by one what are the major differences. See, what is distance? It is the total length of the path covered in a journey, and it is a scalar quantity. That is the most important thing. Because sometimes you can expect questions, give examples for scalar quantity or give examples for vector quantity. So at that time you must remember the physical quantities which belongs to scalar and vector. So distance is a scalar quantity because it represents only magnitude. From the distance value, we cannot infer the direction in which the object is moving. Is it moving towards north or is it moving towards south, like that. Okay, so distance is a scalar quantity. It specifies only the magnitude, the length of the path covered by an object in a journey. And its SI unit is meter. The standard unit, whenever we study physical quantity, we must study its SI unit. So the SI unit of distance is meter, and you know it already. Next is about displacement. Displacement, what is displacement? It is the shortest distance between initial and final points. Again, it will be a vector quantity because whenever we talk about displacement value, we will say the displacement is 80 kilometer. The displacement of the object is 80 kilometer towards the north, or the displacement of the object is 80 kilometer towards south, or towards southwest, towards northeast, like that. We will always specify direction along with the magnitude part. So it's a vector quantity. Its SI unit is also same as that of distance, that is meter. And we need to discuss more about distance and displacement, that we can do in next session. Okay children, that's all for today's session. With this slide I am concluding my session. Notes of the topic and also YouTube video based on this topic have been uploaded. Kindly go through it. Also there will be a small test paper based on this topic. Go through the questions and post the answers as soon as possible. We will meet in the next session. Till then, take care, stay home, stay safe. Thank you.